National Football League. And we've got the Chargers' athletic corner. He seemed to be everywhere last week with multiple picks and a bunch of tackles. It's the Chargers and the Chiefs, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the... team set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Right to the air is Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Delay of game, offense.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
A confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched him on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
From the 29, Wilson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This defense for the Chiefs, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now Wilson, he's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam now. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The Chargers at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mahomes now to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
How about that? Red man
force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Wilson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now Wilson. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Albert Okwuegbunam. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready to go again. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Taking it right down Broadway. 30. 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. So that run there, yeah, I don't know if it's overstating things to call it a thing of beauty, but in terms of football plays, that's as good as you're going to see.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To try again after the sack. Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete. It's Okwuegbunam. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but his
rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes under pressure, and they got to him again. And go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find Pryor. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Butker's kick here is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. L.A. readies for its next possession. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you got to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Play action. Now Wilson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Not quite enough to get into the end zone, but what a nice play there. He makes the catch, tries to turn upfield and get to the pylon, but doesn't quite get there. But they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal from very short range. Here's Swift, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A touchdown run there from a yard out, and they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes it a 21-10 game. 5 plays there on that drive, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Now quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. An entertaining start to this one. More to come. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The former Minnesota Golden Gopher Rashad Bateman leading this offense back onto the field. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. They go play action with Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. It's Wilson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. They go play action now. Wilson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Wilson to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll try and throw for him with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 13. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a 1st down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is?
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there. And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. looks to throw on third down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Charger drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Albert O with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Hopkins with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
And even though that's 15 yards they're going to gain, this Kansas City offensive line has got to get together and say, got to do a better job protecting our franchise quarterback.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now here's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. George Pickens from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. Taken at about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Now Wilson on 1st down. And too much juice. He'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Wilson. Open man Hamler, that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. 20, 10. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Charger drive about to get going. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. They've got his man complete. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. So we've reached half.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. DK Metcalf, 39 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll go to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. George Pickens, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, and he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action, it's Wilson. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Wilson toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Now the red challenge.
Plays under review.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. Wilson will throw again. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. K.J. Hamler with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage. Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. He completes it to Ridley.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now here's Mahomes. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on third down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Here's Mahomes to throw. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Charger drive about to get going. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. This pass caught by Hamler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. Now Wilson on first down. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They go play action with Wilson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Justin Reed. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Illegal touching. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Now, yes, a two-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a two-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-six territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the third row.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes his upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And this offense on third down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at about the 32. Harris will start the drive out. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds Pickens over the middle. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Right back to him for 10 more and a first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
So 2 sacks for the rookie, definitely making an impact here in year 1.
And in a ton of different ways, because rushing the passer, that was supposed to be a skill that he was developing. Looks to me like he's figured it out already.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Harris running straight ahead. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 46. Play action. Now Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by a field goal. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on 1st down. Pryor has it complete. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes, a quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to our 3rd and 3. Mahomes able to hook up here with Ridley, and he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Mahomes. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Mahomes. And that is caught. It's Ridley.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A great effort there. 36 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Well, the tides have turned. Now all eyes shift to the Chargers, trailing by 4. A minute 17 remains. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here, as they've got it 1st and 10. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Throwing now is Wilson. This pass caught by Hamler. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul, roughing the tackle, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point good by Hopkins. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages, as a field goal now can only tie it. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Chiefs offense set to go. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Wilson to throw. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. There's Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come on 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Mahomes. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a fun